How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Saturday, May the 24th, 2025. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, back with another video. Got my homemade sweet tea. And as always, I like to, consume my fair share of content. And lately, what I've been running across is these women are going on the Ask Ashley Dalton show, the Kendra G show. And you got good brothers like MABW and O'Shea Duke Jackson and Anton Daniels. You got the good brothers that stay trying to educate these women on the particulars of how men view certain behavior that women commit. And you even have women that are now, female content creators that are now also holding women's bad behavior accountable. But that's not what I really want to talk about. What I want to talk about is this, family. How is it that these women are going on these shows looking for men, and they have openly admitted that they have led a promiscuous lifestyle? They've been flown out. They've flown in. They've been driven out. They done drove out. They done delivered that little poo nanny all over, up and down the highways and the byways, and handing that little vagina out like Krispy Kreme hand out hot glazed donuts fresh off the rack. And they done had a whole life of getting a bike blowed out, cycling through men, can't pair bond no more. But they find themselves on these shows looking for a good man, right? And what they equate to a good man is how much money he made, right? Oh, well, if he made 6 figures, that make him a good man. No, it don't. That just means he made 6 figures. But then, then y'all equate to what a man is willing to do for you. If he's willing to fly you out somewhere, right? Take you out to lavish restaurants to eat, buy you all types of bags and whatnot. So to these women, that's what they qualify as a good man. A man that's wealthy, willing to part ways with his monies. And if he got 12 inches of wood, well, that's a plus too. So not only are these women's mindsets kind of warped, when you ask them what their definition of a good man is, be damned about his character, be damned about if he's a good dude, if he's a protector, provider, be damned, all of that. The things that make a good human being a good human being, long as he got some monies and he willing to spend some monies on you, that make him a good man. But even still, that is not the topic of this video. The point of this video is this. These very same women, they'll come on these shows and talk about they are abstaining from sex. That's right, family. That is the point of this video. Ma'am, so you trying to tell me there have been a significant amount of penises that have been inside your vagina, and now that you done passed the wall, your box got a zillion miles on it, and now you want to abstain from sex because in your mind, well, sex is what got me here. So if a man's not willing to marry me first before I have sex with him, then he's not the right one. Man, let me tell you something. You might want to be realistic. You might want to face the facts. The fact is this. if you done had some kids and you done let Lil Dank, Pookie, and Ray Ray dust your walls off, and then all of a sudden now you meet this decent dude, but you telling him he gotta wait. And if he's not willing to wait, he's not a good man. Well, you didn't hold those other characters to the same standard. See, ladies, what you got to understand is this. It is unrealistic to come on these YouTube streets with these crazy ass, unrealistic, out of body, dimensional requests that you want a man, but then in the same breath you tell him, he can't, he can't get no box until he marry you. So you want a man to do all these 1,001 things. This good man now. We talking about a good dude. We talking about a good dude that's got his life together, got his hair screwed on right, got his finances squared away. We talking about that kind of dude. You want that kind of dude to all of a sudden have to wait until he marries you to be intimate with you because you made bad decisions with your womb. Because you chose to hand out your womb when you was young, living a fancy-free and footloose life. And now you want this man to wait until, so that's just like telling somebody, well, hey, you go ahead and sign the paperwork for your new car, but you can't drive it until, everything is fully processed. You can't even take it for a test run. You can't do none of that. So you got to commit to it right off rip. As soon as you sign the paperwork, that's your first time getting behind the wheel. Right off rip, you got to commit to it. Man, that's delusional. And it's crazy. But these are the things that these women are saying. Yeah, man. MABW was reacting to this light-skinned chick, man, that was on the Ask Ashley Dalton show. Ask Ashley. Beautiful chick. And she was saying how she was abstaining, she wanted to save herself till she get married. Well, ma'am, are you a virgin? No. Why do you have this same mindset? However many bodies ago. You should have had that mindset then. So then goes on to tell Ashley she met this guy, older guy, he a high earner, you know what I'm saying? He lean with his paper and whatnot. And she's straight up telling him that, hey, hey, you can't get none of this cookie until we get married. And like an older head would do. He was like, okay, I understand. Yeah, that brother say we understand and we hear you, but that don't mean we still ain't gonna try to get up in that poo nanny. So at the end of the day, they, Ashley and this young lady determined that this brother was basically a piece of shit because, he was kind of trying to lead with God and saying he wanted a godly woman and he wanted this and he wanted a woman that wasn't, that knew how to dress appropriately, that wasn't provocative and whatnot. So yeah, he probably did want a godly woman in that respect, but he also wanted his wife to be his potential wife to be a freak in the sheets as well. And hey, I get it. This older brother probably wanted to test drive it. Man, she's a gorgeous sister, natural hair, no makeup, light skin, red, thick eyebrows. Now, I don't know what the body looking like, but from the neck down and the shoulders, she look like she might, she got a nice little figure. So, of course, when you come on these shows, ladies, and you telling Ashley what kind of dude you want, and then lo and behold, somebody hit you up in your little DM and he telling you everything you want to hear. Oh yeah, I'm a God-fearing man. Yeah, I want a God-fearing woman. All this blah, 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 blah. All to no end that he just want to clap your cheeks. But ladies, you got to keep it a buck with yourself. And no, it ain't no way in the hell that you done caught 50 bodies and then all of a sudden now you going to tell this new dude who you are very into, that you are attracted to, and he's a good guy, he got his shit together, and tell him, oh, he got to wait to be intimate with you until y'all are married, and he knows you done caught like 50 bodies, and you a baby mama? Man, come on. Give me some of what you talking on. It's got to be that fire. If it ain't that, if you ain't high, then you just goddamn be out of your everlasting mind to think that a dude just gonna sit idly by knowing that. Now, hey, if you're a virgin, oh, of course. Oh man, hell yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, in those circumstances, man, yeah, because that's an honorable thing to be a woman's first. Or if you almost a virgin, I don't know, maybe you done caught one body and maybe y'all had sex maybe a couple times. That's what I call almost a virgin. But y'all are nowhere near that. Definitely not virgins. So you can't expect a man to realistically say, okay, I'm okay with waiting until we get married, man. Ladies, if y'all keep leading with that, along with these crazy ass delusional requests that y'all have of men, it's going to be a long ride for y'all. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday.